guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while and I know that it's been quite a time. I've had so many things that have been happening in my life and I wasn't able to come here and spend some time with you, talk about books like I always do. But now I'm back, and what better way to be back than with an unboxing. So I went ahead to the used bookstore book fair. I usually frequent the Lock the Box book fairs. I've bought quite a few book boxes from them and I will link them in the description here below if you'd like to watch any of those unboxings. But this is the first time I went to the UsedBooksFactory one, and I honestly was not expecting much. I was under the impression that Lock the Box is the best one out there and everything else is just by far a little less by standard. And I went there with like lowest expectations and I was blown away, to be honest. I kind of went in, and generally Lock the Box happens in like this huge hall where you have gazillions of books, and it gets so tiresome to like pick these books. There's like so many varieties there, and the moment I went to this one, which is also a mahal, but then it was like a really small one, and I could see like maybe 10-15 tables of books, and that was it. And I was like, okay, I'll probably be in and out in like a minute and I won't be taking so much of time. I probably won't even end up buying a box. So I went in thinking that this is not going to be that much time consuming and I'm probably not going to like anything anyway, but I was totally wrong. I went and got myself this medium-sized box, which I cannot even carry. It's like huge, and I could fit quite a few books in there. And I got some books that I did not even expect to find. We will go through these books. Some of them I'm super excited about. Some of them are just to continue to add to my collection, and some of them this time are kids books. So I got myself quite a bit of children's books this time, and these are for less than 1 year olds. So I will show you all the books that I got. I'm really picky about children's books because I don't want my child to like read just about any book, and probably because I read a lot myself and I want him to like read the particular kind of authors or particular kind of writing or particular kind of illustrations. I don't know, I'm just, I guess, a picky person when it comes to books for my kids. So if you think that you need a separate video for me to talk about kids books, then drop those comments below and I'll definitely make a video on those so we can talk about all the different types of books and the illustrations and the authors and what kind of books you can expect. But for now, we will go in, delve into this box, and I will talk to you about some of these really rare books that I got in this book fair. Opinion about the Used Books Factory has like skyrocketed. I mean, I loved it. They seriously have quality over quantity, and every book was like so brand new. They in fact had some like new books, like literally new books that were not even removed from their like plastic cover, and those were like some special editions. I have a special edition of one of that classics over here, and they had, I think, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and I already have like another 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea special edition, so I didn't want to get that and put it into my box. But if you're someone who's looking for like those collectibles, or you're looking for books that are like in really brand new condition, then you should definitely check them out. So we'll dive right in. I'm gonna start off with some adult books, and then we will move to the kids ones, though I've got quite a few of the kids ones as well. So I'm gonna start with this, Escaping from Houdini by Kelly Maniscalco. So this one is from Stalking Jack the Ripper series, and I have the first book with me. This is the third book. I haven't read the second book, but I couldn't find it, but I found the third book and I immediately got it. And just look at the book. It's like almost brand new, which is so cool, and I'm so excited. And this book is like, it's not a really common find, and so I was excited about this. This book is about 1900s Edwardian England, and I'm a sucker for anything Edwardian England, and anything in the 1900s is like immediate pickup for me. So this one is similar to the RMS Titanic. There's an RMS Etruria, and there is a murder on board. We have a female investigator, and I am so excited. So this is a series of books, and I can talk to you about these series of books in a different video altogether, but there you go. That's my first book. My second book is Heidi Swan's Home for Christmas, and I always love me some Christmas books during December, so this is going to go right into my December read. And Heidi Swan is one of my favorite authors when it comes to Christmas books, and I will read this during November, December time frame, and I will let you know what I think about this book. But again, look at the condition of the book. They had so many Christmas books, like Christmas Back Home for the Holidays, so many like holidays related books. And so if you're looking to build your collection, especially for like the holiday season, then I would recommend this book fair, because I found so many books, but this is the only one I picked up because I really like Heidi Swan. There were a lot of Jill Mansell books as well. I was particularly looking for these ones that are like I forgot the author's name, but it's like the Pumpkin Factory or something like that, but I couldn't find those books. But if I had found those, that would have been a real bargain. The next one is David Walliams, The Midnight Gang. I always am in the hunt for David Walliams books. He's one of my favorite middle grade authors, and so the moment I found this, immediately picked it up. I only wish it was in hardcover, because those are the expensive ones, but I couldn't find it in hardcover. Midnight Gang is one of the first books I read of David Walliams, and I immediately became his fan. So if you're gonna like start David Walliams, or if you're looking for a what book do I start with, then I would highly recommend The Midnight Gang. It's an amazing book with beautiful morals, and it's great for kids, and it's great for adults and young adults as well. It's just amazing. I could go on and on and on about David Walliams like every single time, but I'm thinking I'll make a separate video, because I have most of the David Walliams books up here in my bookshelf, and we can go through all of them because I'm a crazy fan. And then I've got this amazing book, you guys. This is Plant You Scrappy Cooking by Carly Bodrug. This is I think this is my only favorite non-fiction book from my most recent hauls, at least. This is Carly. She is a YouTuber, a cook YouTuber, and she makes these amazing recipes which are purely vegan based and scrappy cooking, so like really quick cooking, and she does these amazing recipes, and they're so like relatable and easy to make at home, so you don't necessarily need to have any gadgets or any gizmos to like make her dishes. And this book is relatively new. I was just looking at the other day, maybe a couple of months back, that she released this book, and you won't believe it that I found it in this book fair, and there were lots of it. There was like just on this table, and I was like, oh my gosh. And this book, if you actually can buy it on Amazon or something, it'll be like around 2,000 odd. This is like really amazing, you guys. I mean, you should check her out also on YouTube. The next book I got was, okay, this is another David Walliams book. Just look at the size of all the books that I've shown you so far. Everything is like so thick, and they actually fit into this box. So this is Mega Monster by David Walliams, and this is a hardback, so I was excited, immediately picked it up, and just, you guys, I have to repeatedly tell you that the condition of these books are just mind-blowing. I mean, I'm not even sure now if Lock the Box had like this good condition books. I don't even remember, because I haven't been to a Lock the Box fair in quite some time. Maybe if you have, let me know in the comments below. But this one is like in literal mint condition. It is so amazing. I was so happy I got it. There's not even like a scratch or a bend or anything. I wonder how it made itself to a pre-owned book fair. But this book is also amazing, you guys. This is Mega Monster. This is one of his newly written books, and I wouldn't recommend this as a, the immediate first book for someone who's starting David volumes, but it's again amazing book if you want to read it when it's raining outside, and it's got that like ambience where you feel like there's a cloudy, rainy situation happening, and that happens throughout the book. So this is a great book to read during the rainy season. The next book I got was a classic, and this is Kidnapped by Robert Louis Stevenson. I have not read Kidnapped, and I'm excited about it. This is, I don't know what edition this is, but it just looks gorgeous, and it's like fall leather bound, and it is so fresh and new to look at, and there are like really pretty illustrations as well inside. So I was excited. They had like few other books as well, like The Wind in the Willows, but I already have Wind in the Willows, so I didn't want to pick up another one. But they had a few other books in the same edition as well, but I don't have Kidnapped, and I wanted to read it in a long time, so I picked this up immediately. The next book I got is Anne of Ingleside. Now, I already have Anne of Ingleside, and I did not realize it when I picked up this book. I don't have this particular edition, but I have a different edition with me. Anne of Green Gables is one of my all-time favorite classics. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend it. This is one of the books in the series, so it's almost like a 7-8 series, or I think 12 book series. Oh gosh, I don't remember now, but there are like a few books in this series, and I love Anne. I just love the Canadian countryside. I love everything about Anne of Green Gables, and I immediately saw this and picked it up and came home and realized that I had the same book. And I don't mind collecting multiple editions of Anne of Green Gables. I already have a few editions of the first book, so I don't mind having another edition of this, but it's just like a great book to have. The next book I picked up was just on a whim. This is A Study in Death by Anna Lee Huber. So I have not heard anything about this book. I don't know what it's about, but the cover looks so intriguing, and when I read on the back side, it said Scotland 1831, and I just picked it up. I don't even care what it's about. It said Scotland, it said 1831. That's enough for me to pick up this book. But it looks like this is a riveting mystery with a romantic element to it, and I don't know, I just looks so good, and it's so like, it's like one of those pocket mysteries, and it's a small book, and I immediately wanted to read it. It says a Lady Derby mystery, so I am thinking that Lady Derby is like the investigator, and I love me some female investigators. So yep, pick that one. Then I picked up, you guys, this is my favorite pick of the lot, and this is The Magic Misfits, the third book, which is called The Minor Third by Neil Patrick Harris. Look at it, you guys. I got a hardcover of this book, and I mean, I have not seen this book anywhere. Like, I have not seen this book anywhere. I have the first book in the series, and I loved it, but I hadn't gotten around to reading the second book. And when I saw this third book there, I immediately picked it up. I don't know what I'll do about the second book now, but this is a hardcover as well, so I obviously needed it, like bad. Like this is the only book that was missing in my life, and I found it. You know that feeling? That's exactly how I felt. And then I picked up this book, which is called Carnival Magic by Amy Ephron. Again, this is another hardback, and I purely picked this up because I always love me some middle grade books. And this says Carnival, which is one of my favorite ambiences or favorite settings, and it says magic, which is my other favorite setting. So basically it is two of my favorite things put together, so I didn't even want to know what it was about. I just immediately picked it up, and I think this is the first book in this series because this looks like, this says it's the first book, The Castle in the Mist. It says that's the first book. I don't know now if this is I think this is the second book. I'm not really sure. I would have to check it out on Goodreads, but I hope that it's readable standalone. Otherwise, I don't know. I have to find where the first book hit and then probably read this one. But I'm excited about that book. And another book I'm excited about is Tintin in Tibet. So I've already read Tintin in Tibet, but I love Asterix. That's my favorite illustrated book. And then I like Tintin. I don't necessarily read Tintin all the time, but sometimes I feel like I need Tintin in my life. So very rarely I pick up a Tintin and I completely engorge it. I don't know why. So I'm always looking to collect Tintin books, and I found this amazing edition of Tintin in Tibet and immediately picked it up. And then I've gotten so many kids books, so we'll go through them one by one. Of course, I get myself A Tale of Peter Rabbit because I love Beatrix Potter, and I found this like board book of Peter Rabbit and I immediately picked it up. This is perfect for like less than 1-year-olds for storytelling time, and I love this board book. So that's Peter Rabbit. Then I picked up this, which is Quentin Blake's nursery rhyme book, and Quentin Blake is one of my favorite illustrators. He does all of the Roald Dahl books as well. So I saw this book. So this is a very, very weird English, when I say English, I mean British English nursery book. So you have like these weird nursery rhymes, and I immediately love the quirkiness and the goofiness of these nursery rhymes. And so I picked it up, and I love the illustrations as well. So this is another great find for me. And then I just picked this up, which is Muppet Babies Show and Tell, and this basically is just a few pages of the Muppet Babies, and I like the Muppets. I like Elmo. I used to like Sesame Street when I was a kid, so I picked this up because it said Muppet Babies and it's very colorful and cute. So that was another book. And definitely, if I see Paddington, I'm gonna pick it up. And if it's a Paddington board book, you got me there. So I got this board book of Paddington's, which says Paddington at the Rainbow's End. And oh my gosh, I love these books. And I love that my kid is going to see these books and read these books, especially Peter Rabbit, Paddington. They're also close to me. And I just love these board books with these beautiful creatures, I guess. So that's another great find for me. And then of course Pooh. So I got Winnie the Pooh's Christmas Adventure. This is not a board book, but it's a really cute small book which you can read to your kid. And I love Winnie the Pooh as well. It's another one of my favorite kid characters. So that's another great find for me. And I found another huge picture book by David Walliams, which is The Creature Choir. And this is illustrated by Tony Ross. Tony Ross illustrates most of David Walliams' books, so that's no this thing. But this is The Creature Choir, and this is another hardback, so I'm super excited about that as well. And then I have got this, which is Good Night, Mr. Panda. And this was just an impulse buy because this panda looked really cute and I just picked it up. And there's literally nothing in this book except I'm going to bed, Mr. Panda. And for some reason, my son seems to enjoy this a lot. So this was another great buy. And the last book I picked up was this beautiful peek through and flap book called Let's Find the Dinosaur. This is another hardback book, and you know, you get to like flip stuff and find T-Rex. So this is a nice engaging book as well. So there you go. Those are all the books that I picked up in the Used Books Factory book fair, and I think I might have got at least 20 books in this medium-sized box. Now I have to say that the medium-sized box was 1999, which is like 2000 rupees, and I did not expect that because I think all the prices have been jacked up for these medium-sized boxes and small boxes. I remember when going to log the box about like 5-6 years back or 5 years back, it used to be just $9.99 for the smallest box or $6.99 for the smallest box. I don't remember, but now the starting price of the box itself is about $1,199 and or $1,399. I'm not sure. And this one is the medium one, which is $1,999, and then there's like the large box, which is $2,999. And I don't think I found more books to put into the larger box, and so I settled for this one. Plus I was having a lack of time, so I couldn't really spend time, more time like I used to when I used to go for Lock the Box. But there you go. Those are all the books that I got from the Lock the Box book fair. I am so excited to do this unboxing with you guys. I've been waiting to do this with you, and so I have not touched any of these books from the day that I got it. And if you have visited the Used Books Factory, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think about this video. I've like gotten around to doing this after such a long time. I hope to making more videos because I ended up buying a lot of books during this time, and I would love to do hauls with you. So I will do that in my next videos and the videos going forward. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you loved it, don't forget to hit the thumb sign and subscribe, and I will see you in another video. Bye.